How do you build the ultimate beach fun small business in The Sims 4? Well, sit back and let me show you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies speed build. I've been building small businesses so that you don't have to. So if you'd like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. So I'm starting this build out by placing these outhouses down. They came from the Nature's Calling event. You can use the restroom, and they are also a woohoo spot. So anyway, I am using the preset docks because I want a curved dock. That's something that I've not often seen. I've not seen it in the game, and haven't looked for one in the gallery, if I'm being honest. So I'm using the pre-made decks to do part of these, but the other side of the curved dock that doesn't have the pre-made fence on it is where I use a curved platform for that one. Now I am going to raise it up one step, and I'm just trying to figure out my placement right now. I'm going to tell you this build isn't really complex, but what I have been doing, like I said, is building these small businesses. For my game, I have been putting random townies over the business. Like I've been finding townies that are young adults so that they live a long time and I don't have to find somebody else to put over the business for a long time. But I've been having the Sims that I play actually go visit these businesses as family outings and, to take out significant others. You cannot use small business venues for date sites, but I just pretend we're on a date and then I just have them there. Or you can invite them there, then start a regular date. No problem. Now, I am going to use the clear foundation on the one part of the curved deck that is not going to have a fence, because this is going to be like an adult only zone to me. I mean, anybody will really be able to go there. But the other curved deck where it does have a railing, I'm going to be putting that as a child area. I am going to end up drawing a wall across it and putting baby gates up so that toddlers can't get out if you put them in there. Now, I am using a lot of stuff from Enchanted by Nature in this build. Again, it's not like a complex build. Outside of building the docks, everything else is going to be strategically positioned around the ground. This grill came from For Rent. I really love this grill. So yeah, I toyed with just putting some stuff from Outdoor Retreat there, but ultimately decided Enchanted by Nature was the way to go. There is something about the beautiful colors in Enchanted by Nature that flows really well with island living and being in Sulani. So yeah, I decided to use this bench. I'm going to use these chairs, and I'm also going to put a canopy. I think it's called the canopy. In the game, there are different ones. Some of them are called pagola. Y'all, anyway, forgive my stumbling and bumbling. Let me give my normal disclaimer. I do not edit my voiceovers when I do speed builds or cast creations, and I stumble just like I did then. So anyway, yeah, I was trying to say pergola maybe, and you have these overhang things, and in the game there's a lot of them, but they're all called different things and they're located in different spots. So I wish they would at least put them in one spot when you're searching for them, but this is the one with Enchanted by Nature. So when you come to this business and bring your family, you see I just put down jet skis. You will be able to jet ski, you will be able to canoe, you will be able to jump off of the ladders into the water. You can I got the swing set out front from Enchanted by Nature. Your kids can swing. In the kids area, I'm going to put a toy box. I'm going to put a crib for, grumpy, sleepy infants. I am also going to put a toddler sleeping bag so that toddlers can get some rest right there as well. I'm going to have several towels where you can lay out and sunbathe on the dock. And then I'm also going to have loungers on the dock where you can sunbathe in what I call the adults only area. And I'm also going to put 2 loungers out in the water so you can sunbathe or nap or relax out on the water. So yeah, I love Sulani. It is my favorite world. It is the most beautiful world to me, even though I honestly believe every world in the sim is beautiful. Like I love Tartosa, I love Tamarang. Oh my gosh. I mean, I just love them all. The new Enchanted by Nature world is beautiful. Henford on Bagley might actually be my favorite. I don't even know why I'm talking about a favorite world, y'all. I'm going to put this wine counter here from Enchanted by Nature. I'm putting an ice cream maker. I got the cool kitchen stuff pack like a few weeks ago. It was like on sale for $6 or something. So I always wanted the ice cream machine. So I got it. So I think if you're out in the sun on the beach, making ice cream be perfect. Now I'm moving the outhouses. I had just put them there earlier to position them so that I actually wouldn't forget about them. And then I am going to use a water slide. So I am doing a filter by Backyard Stuff. This shark one is too gaudy. I wanted it to work because I felt like shark ocean, ha ha ha. No, it doesn't work. So I'm doing like going back and forth about a swatch, but I got one with some fish I know that I'll end up using. You see that I've got yellow and red flowers, so I kind of got like a yellow, a brown, reddish theme going, so I'm trying to stick to that. I have the water balloon bucket out here too. I didn't mention it, but you can come out here and have a water balloon fight. Like, I want this to be a place where if you take the whole family, you can have the ultimate fun. I also have a play mat set out for infants as well, so your baby isn't asleep. They don't have to go in the crib. The crib did come from Enchanted by Nature. The play mat from Grow Together. The fencing is from Grow Together, like the infant fencing, and then the gate is actually from maybe the Tyler Stuff Pack or the base game. Not sure, I can't remember. Anyway, jumping back over, I did decide I needed to cover this area and put a little roof here. And I'm going to tell you, there's no roofing that matches the curved walls to me, especially if you're not an expert builder in the Sims. Now, I know there are plenty of people are, and they have no trouble with those, like putting a roof on those curved walls, but oh my gosh. So anyway, I bubbled there. That was like a pentagon roof or something. I don't know how many sides was on that roof, and I bubbled it and extended it, and it works enough. And I saw some clipping when I went to do the walkthrough and fixed that too. Now this crib is cute, and even this hamburger toy box, there is a toy box from the toddler stuff pack. And then this eco living dollhouse is made out of cardboard, so not very functional if you are on an actual beach, but it works for here. Then I put this toddler tree house outside on the ground. I'm putting 2 potty seats down for toddlers. So yeah, this is going to be a place. Or if you just want to bring a date and have fun, or hang out with your friends, like you want to bring some friends and y'all have a girls outing or a guys outing, and you just here to kick it and relax and have fun. It's not really a party center because I'm not putting any dance floor or any kind of DJ in. I did use this one rug from Backyard Pack, and I used the other rug from Enchanted by Nature. I did size them up using my bracket key. Check out my pro tip Thursdays if you want to see some building tips, some gameplay tips, some object tips. They're all in my pro tip file or playlist. So yeah, I know that I was gonna put water sprinklers down, and decided that like I put them down and decided no, I can use water emitters from Grow Together pack, and I did end up changing them out for the one that looks like a ball. And then on the other side, I did go back and decide to put the one that looks like a overhanging type umbrella thing. It fits right in. Like, this build is kind of quirky, kind of lighthearted and free. I am putting 2 kiosks. I've learned when my Sims run businesses that sometimes, even when I'm trying to close the business, if another Sim is checking in or checking out, like, it'll block your way and you have to keep putting a command to close the business or do something, or other people have to wait to get in the business. Every blue moon I'll see one leave. Mostly they just wait. So when it's not my own business and I'm not spending the money, and I like this when I'm putting on Townie Sim in, then what I do is just actually put 2 kiosks down. So I put one outside, and they're all outside, my goodness, but one on the dock and one before you walk up the stairs. Now, even the stairs are island living. However, the stair railings are Enchanted by Nature. I do like Enchanted by Nature how much the stuff for the build by items flow together. Like, most of the swatches match. If you have a fence, you got the hand railings. You don't see that with all the packs. So I know that some people think that the build items are very quirky, but I've also been kind of making it a personal mission to see how much of the stuff from Enchanted by Nature's build by mode I can actually use in just random everyday builds. And if it's perfectly nicely in this Sulani build to me. Let me know what you think. Do you think it rolls smoothly with this build, or like KT, you pushed it with your imagination, which is okay too. Y'all know I'm here for that. Now, this is a statue. I found a too big statue and a too small one, so I just sized that little reverse S looking one up with the bracket key. And I do need some form of music, so what I'm gonna do is jump over to, I think that's City Living. I'm gonna put the guitar down and I'm gonna put the little performance station down so people could come through and play the guitar. They could hook it up to the station, they could get tips, or you could come and watch performances if you are not a performer. Now, the one thing I have not done in this build is put lights in. It will get dark at Sulani just like every other world at nighttime. They do have beautiful long days here, but we need lots of lights put in. So that's what I'm doing now. That light that I put down in the fake adults only section is from Spa Day. I am putting 2 saucer lights in the children area since I have a roof, and a light hangs nicely in this canopy and it fits right under it. So I am going to put a hanging light there. Now, I did the lights with those draped light bulbs. Once I assign it to a sim, I will change the lighting so that we get some nice soft lighting out here. I don't think I want like yellow lights. Then this little separator thing has candles on it. It is a functional light. These ball lights, when I'm doing like celebratory bills or outdoor bills, I really love these ball lights. And because this bill is so quirky, I'm actually going to switch these to the ball lights too. I'm putting the ball lights in different colors. I started with just the red and yellows because that was our theme, but I quickly decided to do more. Now, I'm going to get some lights from For Rent to put on each side of the outhouses because the drape lights just hang too low. I think this is beautiful. It really lights the way to the outhouse. That was a weird sentence, y'all. And I really searched through to find like ground lights, but I didn't want candles. That one light that looks like a pinwheel or a spinning wheel comes from the backyard pack. I put it right in front of the performance station. I'm hanging these lights. I think they come from Mount Kamarebi Snowy Escape. Those are going over the scuba gear so you can come back. You might be coming back late from scuba diving and you can hang your scuba gear up. Now, I put these ground lights in front of the stairs because we don't want anybody falling down the stairs, and ball lights right at the top behind the railing. So I am pretty confident that we are lit well enough to actually be able to function at night and for me record. So let's do our walkthrough. Y'all know I like to pan around. That's one of my favorite things to do in the cinematic view, but you can see just all the elements. It's kind of weird when you're building outdoor builds, but there is a rhyme and reason to the chaos in them. So if you're coming from across, I want to say the street, but you're coming from across the sands, maybe you were hanging out at the sandbar or you went to get some food at the vendor right there. You can see that we passed our toddler and children's pools, kiddie pools. We've got the jet skis. We've got the canoe. One canoe with fit. And then over here, you got the swings and the 2 outhouses. Coming up the stairs, you can come get your scuba gear from the left, and you've got your little foodie area, I guess, with your second kiosk, and your performance area leads right over to 4 towels where you can absolutely get the most of your sun. There's your ice cream machine. We even stuck some extra candles in there. Let's come around to our children's play area. Yeah, if your kids get bored, they can draw. You see they got plenty of resting space and toy boxes and the dollhouse and 2 potty seats. Now let's come up the 1 step up, and this is just our adults only area, but not really. You can dive off of these ladders. You should be able to. I haven't done it with the curved dock, but I don't anticipate any problems. So you come back out and you see like this is the view around from the back side of, and look at the ceiling. I did use the color ceilings, but I hope you enjoyed this build, and until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.